Aunque lo ideal sería que no te enseñara nada ya. Espérate, ahorita andas caminando. ¿A dónde te fuiste a caminar? O más bien venís de caminar. No.
We Malgrims have a special relationship with fire. We do not cook over it. We do not shed tales around it. We care not for its warmth. Ours is a different connection entirely. Fire is our window to truth and into the world beyond clay, to which we must return. We are noble beings, bringers of bugs, slime, and mushrooms to help decompose the old and to bring about the new. We are the caretakers of this world, and woe be to those who seek to end us, for they seek to end themselves.
Los Molgrim son los... Ese que tenía como ojos verdes, azules. Esos son los Molgrim. De hecho, los de las cabezas fueron los que iniciaron el problema. Y luego ellos despojaron de sus cuerpos, los banearon. Una ballena de extraño. Imagino que este es el pueblo del caldero este. Ay, qué chivo.
Dreadful was the day when the sun vanished. The waters dried up, birds went quiet, and the dark itself seeped unchecked into the work table as the cold, chewed paper moon rose over the mountain. The night that followed would be long as the midnight walk. The burnt one was there. You do not remember, but you feel it, don't you? You are reborn when need arises. This night, Port Boy needs you, and Moon Mountain beckons. Its call irresistible. A storm is coming. The soothsayers have spoken.
Dale.
And so she woke with a yawn, so big it could have devoured the sun. She had slept for just about a decade. A decent nap by Merkel's standards. She smacked her dry lips, looking forward to what the new dawn had to offer as she left her lair and went out into the cool night. Wait a minute, she exclaimed. Night? Where was the sun? Where its warm rays should have been there was only the vast night sky, not a star on its face. Well, the Merkel mumbled softly to herself, winter was late, so now the sun must be late too. Proud over her sound logic, she went back to her lair to take a complimentary nap. Where was the sun? Where its warm rays should have been there was only the vast night sky, not a star on its face. Well, the Merkel mumbled softly to herself, winter was late, so now the sun must be late too. Proud over her sound logic, she went back to her lair to take a complimentary nap. The Merkel had taken a nap that had lasted 2 decades. Now that counts as oversleeping even by Merkel standards. She had awoken anxiously this time, feeling misplaced and confused. The confusion grew further into panic when she was greeted not by the sun's life-giving caress, but once again by the silently mocking night sky.
I had a flame once. It was beautiful and bright. Spread its light, brought me and my neighbors warmth. and it was always hungry. No matter how much I fed it, it kept on growing and growing. And one day it got big enough to start walking the long road. I didn't guide it. It dragged me along for the ride. I followed it for a long, long time. Would the road ever end? What was the point of the walk? Things kind of spiraled. Road took me on dangerous detours that didn't make sense. Before I knew it, my flame began to fade until it... Well, I don't think I was meant to carry this flame.
Es un gato de...
There once was a freezing cat who was looking for shelter when she came across a dark cave. "Step into my abode," offered the dark. "It will warm you if you surrender your wants."
The story goes of a nameless maker who pulled creative spark from the dark itself without giving it fire. With his dark source, he managed to create swaths of land in no time. The dark itself waited for a gift of fire, but the Maker just kept on taking. Too busy building his crooked fences and watchtowers, kept his fire locked away in his chest. One day, he decided to create the first people to inhabit and appreciate his creation. It was then that the dark corrupted the Maker's clay.
Me caí, lol. No me esperaba que pudiera caer ahí. Estoy al inicio. Ok. Voy a escuchar de nuevo el audio ese.
The story goes of a nameless maker who pulled creative spark from the dark itself without giving it fire. With his dark source, he managed to create swaths of land in no time. The dark itself waited for a gift of fire, but the Maker just kept on taking. Too busy building his crooked fences and watchtowers, kept his fire locked away in his chest. One day, he decided to create the first people to inhabit and appreciate his creation. It was then that the dark corrupted the Maker's clay, guided his greedy hands into creating not people, but the first of the fire-eating crawlers. And they crawled into this world absolutely starving.
Son los que se comían el fuego. Bro, what? Sí, el Monber salió antes. Fue en la parte que no streameé.
The dark's eyes were much too big and watchful for the cat's liking. She went on to find warmth somewhere else.
Porque dije, aquel que lo juegue mejor. Qué chévere se ve el efecto de hielo en la cámara. Literal se ve como un espejo. What the step? Fuck.
Then the cat saw it. Rooftops piercing the sky. Approaching the town, she was greeted by a crone. Come, kitty, kitty, you must be tired. Sit in my lap. Share your soft fur, and I shall warm you for a spell.
No. Es que al inicio de esta historia había una estatua de un gato. Entonces están contando esa historia ahorita.
Hello, Mother. The well said to give it a match, so you and I could talk again. I hope this works, because that was my last one, and well, it's cold now. But it doesn't matter. We can finally talk after everything. So, how are you? Do they have fire where you are? Not the hellish kind, I hope. Is Father there too? I think you should talk to him again. I know it doesn't seem like it, but I know he loves you still. I love you. Still. I can't feel my hands. I can't feel anything.
Okay. Tiene sus puzzles interesantes este volado. A veces lo cierro para poder hacer ciertos acertijos. Por eso que lo hago. ¿Qué pasa si lo tiro? Ah, no tengo. Por eso es que cierro los ojos, no es que los cierro por cerrar.
Welcome to Coal Haven, newcomer. Good to see a flame in these parts again. I'll be your guide tonight. This furnace here used to run on coal and fire, don't you know? But a thief stole all our matches, wasted them in greed, you see. Now the ghost has come to smite the wicked and punish the thief who killed us. Well, I guess that's it. That's a tour on the house.
El que está hablando ahorita se parece bastante al personaje que vos utilizás, o lo que sin todas las tonteritas que tiene él.
There ain't no place for a bone. Your flame could bring back warmth to our graves, and may the worms in our bellies dance again.
No creo yo. No creo que lo haya hecho él.
There's a bone right there in the snow. Your flame could bring back warmth to our graves, and may the worms in our bellies dance again.
Seguramente tiene inspiración en Tim Burton nada más. Porque hay muchas cosas que realmente se parece al estilo de él.
What do you feel, Diana? Something's changing. That furnace was the soul of the city. We used to worship it, us coal miners did. Fed trees and fire like it was a hungry, angry god. This broken body's going nowhere, but yours is. Walk the streets, listen. Just don't believe everything the half-dead say. What do I know? I'm just some dead guy. Throw me a freaking bone, huh?
Look.
The cat didn't like the crone's crude pettings. Her hands tugged at her fur. Now, rest still, the crone said, as she pulled out a crooked knife. The cat was quick and escaped just in time.
How
could this happen? Whoever did this, oh, the flame warms the righteous, but the wicked who love destruction, the flame burns with a passion. How will we warm the furnace? Feed the thief to the furnace! Feed the thief to the furnace! Coalhaven is doomed! On the wicked the flame shall rain fiery coals and burning sulfur. A scorching wind shall be their lot. Come forth, thief, and confess your hideous crime!
Haciendo la debida exploración para agarrar las cosas. Porque en más de alguna ocasión creo que he dejado perdido alguna tonterita. Imagino que aquí voy a tener que regresar después. Nameless creature. No. Estos vendrían a ser las cosas como coleccionables que vas agregando a la casita. Por si vos querés escuchar la música o ver los muñequitos esos. Ok, sí, sigamos. Vamos por acá primero antes de ir por allá. Ah, sí, creo que tengo que seguir este volado. LOL. Pues tienes que cerrar el ojo para poder escuchar el sonido que no puedes ver y luego abrir. tried to run and tried to hide, but now he walks home to the grave of the thief.
He killed us all.
El equipo se inspiró más allá del jardín, Pesadilla antes de Navidad, La pequeña cerrajera, Half-Life 2 y obras de David Lynch y H.C. Anderson para crear el título. Ah, ¿en serio? Qué interesante. Vale, pues te va a gustar, ¿ve? David Lynch y todas esas cosas.
See a ghost.
Something like that.
The thief loved the stars. Would have plucked them out of the sky if it were possible. But the dark itself stole her stars, turning the thief's sky as black as a cup of joe. And so the thief began to steal matches and lit them, hundreds of them, like little stars of her own. The crooked path to the house on the hill lies open. You hear the screams. There's a lonesome house and cool even upon the hill. A house of fire. We don't go there no more.
Wherever she sought warmth, it had a price. The miners needed the cat to get rid of the rats, and the vicar wanted her protection from bad luck. Bony hands reached out from all around her, trying to grab her.
The bird matches lead to the house. Brothers and sisters, hunt down the thief. The matches. Follow the bird matches. Follow the matches. What did we do? Brothers and sisters, hunt down the thief. The matches.
And them for what they did. The trail of burnt matches. It leads to the house on the hill. It's them. Burn them like they burnt our hope. Our hope. They took it. We'll take theirs.
Qué dark, Silo.
We're running out of matches. You've met your match thief. You'll ban for what you did. No matches, no fire, no Coalhaven. You've met your match thief. You'll ban for what you did. The furnace is dead. No matches left to light the oven. We'll freeze to death because of that thief. The oven dead. The thief dead. No matches left to light the oven. We'll freeze.
O sea, mira, toda esta sección literal sacado de... La pesadilla antes de Navidad, lol. Creo que aquí necesito venir después. Tres. Dos. Lol. Sí, literal. Ahí está.
Ah! It burns! It burns!
What's it? Oh, this isn't my body. The fire, did we snuff it out? Where's... Did I save them? The house. It's ruined. Well, it wasn't supposed to go down that way. They locked the door, threw the key into the woods. Huh. There was so much anger, and now there's nothing. This body is so uncomfortable. While I was in the black, I had a dream. There was a monster in the woods, with our door key dangling from its tail. I ran, tried to chase it, grab the key, and when I did, the creature turned around, and its face, it was the face of this whole town. The key, I have to find the key. In the woods, where the wild things rest. The key, I have to find the key.
Okay.
In the woods.
Uy. Andate ya, pues. Esos se llaman los crawlers. Son los que comen fuego. Pero creo que se quedó trabado, ¿no? Ok. No me sigues acá. No le puedes hacer nada, solo tenés que esquivar. Que en este juego no es un juego que sí, que se entienda que es de acción, pues. Lo que tienes que hacer es esquivarlo, nada más. Y distraerlo, con esas llamas lo distraes. Uy, ya me vio. Y me comió. Eso es básicamente lo que tienes que hacer en este juego. Distraerlo, esconderte. ¡Ah! Está de risa que el maestro recibe bien alegre. cosa. Ahí va. Entonces este es el momento que yo aprovecho para poder irme por acá. Que este venga aquí. Ah, rayos, la regué. Tal vez lo distrae todavía. Vale, no. Bueno, no hay chance. ¿Qué es este? Ah, claro. Bro, parece no. Listo. No tienen tierra radios, literal solo te aparece. Que tienen hoy. Mira, ves, aquí hay varios. Estoy seguro que si me pongo a correr, se van a despertar, por eso que voy así. A menos que el juego me diga run, puedo darle a correr. Él se esconde, por eso que no se lo come, lol. No, porque también se lo deberían de comer, de hecho. The crawlers, made with corrupt clay from underneath the work table. The crawlers are always starving and on the hunt to repay the debt of the fire, owed to the dark itself. Entonces siempre están comiendo fuego. Nunca se les acaba el hambre.
That's it, that's the key. Unlock the door. Please. I want to see my home again.
Will do, ma'am. Vaya recibimiento, ¿no?
Furnace is getting weak. Council says we're running out of matches.
We'll have to harvest more trees then.
I don't like it. Losing the forest like this.
Not like we have a choice.
Mom, Dad,
Oh, Curly, you startled me.
they're coming here. All of them.
What's that you're holding?
It's just a match.
The cat felt as if the walls around her were growing taller, the alleyways narrowing. Turning a corner, she bumped into a girl sitting in the snow. In her bony little hands, a lit match. "What do you think of my star?" the girl asked. "Isn't it pretty?"
¿Dónde era que estaba el esqueleto? Ahí al fondo. Falta la cabeza, creo, después de esto.
Bring back warmth to our graves, and may the worm...
Sí, la cabeza es lo que falta.
With no matches left, we couldn't light the furnace. And the thief paid a terrible price for her burning greed. As the furnace died, one by one, so did we. But before we perished, the dark itself moved into our hollow husk, turning us cold and wicked. If I had a heart, I'd feel great shame for what we did. I'd feel great shame for what we did. The old man feels it too. Should have been long dead with the rest. He just wasn't ready to go. Yeah, at least he has a reason for sticking around. This Justian, little bird whispered that the old man wants his song back. Now what the heck does that mean? Am I right?
No. The Murkers are sun-loving beings who are afraid of the dark, yet there are several types of Murkle who dare to seek it out anyways. Todo creepy estos muñecos.
We killed the thief. We killed the furnace, so we killed her. Murderers all. Murderers. We got carried away.
La voz.
The old man showed us the way to their home. He didn't know it was her, otherwise he'd kept it secret. She was his friend, he was his mentor. He didn't know it was her.
No rest for us after what we did. I know the thief was to blame, but she was just a child. The anger kept us warm, but only for a spell. Now there's nothing left but cold, sharp guilt.
O sea que la niña era la ladrona.
So much
Y
guilt.
la mataron.
Why aren't I dead? What have I done? What did we do? I thought we'd just punish her. She was
Literal
miserable
Silent Hill
from
está dando.
comfort and fire. What have I done?
Shame. The furnace died, so we had nothing left but justice. Sweet justice. Justice won't keep us warm. Shame won't keep us warm. The furnace died, so we had nothing left but justice. Sweet justice.
Ahí está la cabeza.
Oh, that voice. What I wouldn't give to hear her sing again. Those sweet, sweet tunes like fallen leaves of the trees that were. Such a waste. Such a shame. I wish I could hear her sing again. Just once. Just once.
Pero, o sea, ¿van a hacer una película de
She
eso?
stole from us. I know what she did to our town. But she could sing. This town's not much without fire, no. But it's even less without song. If I could just hear that lullaby one last time, I know I'd be able to move on. I know I captured it once in a melody-keeping head of clay, so she could hear her beauty for herself. But I dropped it in the woods that horrible night. I was mad, so very mad.
Ok, Kiwi. Ah, supongo que le tengo que poner fueguito.
Burnt one, a little flame. Will you help me? Please, I'm too weak. Find the clay head. Keep her of a song like hers. It went sorta like, oh, darn, I can't remember. If I could, I'd be able to let go.
¿Qué transición de juegos he hecho, weón? Un juego sad, uno alegre y de vuelta a uno sad, ¿no?
No dance, I ask, no singing, no way. No nasty gold-digging persons, I pray. Darkness listens, in moves ice. No more villagers, very nice. But that song, it lingers.
Bueno, vamos por acá entonces. Light match. Imagino que va a aparecer la llave por algún lado. diferente la forma en que hacen las cosas en ese juego. La cuestión del ojo, lo del sonido. Pero ya no lo sé cuándo enviar. No.
Oh, burnt one. Little flame, you found it. Does it still keep our song? Fire will tell.
Qué creepy que se había quedado con la cabeza de la niña. Una carina, decís vos.
Little soul, you charming little wanderer, my life's companion and body's guest. Where are you off to now? I don't know what I thought would happen. I feel a strange warmth, but just as coal runs deep in the earth, so is the shame a part of me, mine alone to bear. Burnt one, small flame, I am grateful, but I will not surrender my loneliness so quickly. I needed to ferment me, season my soul. Please, leave me.
Sure. Pero esto me lo llevo. Ah, no, es de acá.
The girl offered her burning match, her last star. But the cat could tell she needed it all for herself. Grateful for her unconditional kindness, the cat left her to her ghosts.
But the day of the dark shall come in the guise of a thief, in which the stars shall quietly pass away, while the houses shall be destroyed with intense heat, and the earth and its works burned up. The door to the flame is open. It's already there. You just haven't lit it yet. Now, if you don't mind, a little spark. And just maybe we'll be able to die for real this time. In life, I didn't mind a little loneliness, but this is the worst. The furnace longs to burn once more. Heat up the furnace so we can rest.
blanket. Take it. It's so heavy. Release me. Remove the shroud. Light the match. The match. Light it. Please. One last star. Light the match. The match. Light it. Please. One last star. Thank you.
El gato está ronroneándolo.
The cat finally settled in front of a giant burning furnace.
El gato estaba acá.
In its bright flames, she could glimpse a dark future. This did not matter to her, for now she was eternally warm and at peace.
Esa onda me recuerda al gato de Totoro. El gato bus.
The flame burns still, and the fire has spread along the walk. The cold takes its toll, and Potboy's flame flickers. But it is still enough for the climb to Moon Mountain, to light the final fire. The road always leads to Moon Mountain. Hark! His fire belongs to the mountain. It came from beyond the moon. You have always been destined to burn. The soothsayers have spoken.
¿Por qué lados?
There's a fella who watches over the midnight walk, pointy hat and hollow gaze. He's been around longer than you or I. Some say he was one of the first sculptures to have breath. Some say he's not from around here, but from another maker's work table entirely. Some say he's seen what lies beyond Moon Mountain. But I just think he's lost like the rest of us, and he's waiting for the right one to come along. Waiting for something that'll give him that eureka for his song. He keeps his banjo by his side, but he never plays it. Strange, but he's in no hurry. He's got all the time in the world.
Cerillos.
Hey, my. The bird one and its flame approaches. The road's been long, hasn't it? And it just keeps on going, don't it? Why don't you rest here for a spell? Change is in the air. Warm winds coming in from Coalhaven. I trust you're not pushing that little flame of yours too hard. He is mighty, no question about it. But between you and me, he still has a ways to go until Moon Mountain.
Algo así. Es lo que estoy haciendo.
Ah, heck. It ain't my place to tell you how to tend your flame. I'm sure you'll be fine. You'll be just fine. To feel at home wherever you walk. How's it? What a friend to have on the road, huh? Now, there's an open door invitation, if I've ever seen one. Go on in then. Get some rest. I'll keep watch. Go on in then. Get some rest. I'll keep watch.
Primera vez que no entró el caldero. The fuck? ¿Qué fue eso, man? Agarró mi casa. Do not fear the form. Witness your fears and close your eyes to transform them. What the fuck? Wait. No lo puedes encender. ¿Será que ah, es que lo tengo que poner acá. Ok. tardé mucho. Sí, voy a tener que traer el otro, cabrón. Tengo que traerlo. A menos que haya otro por acá. Parece no ser así. Ok. Voy a traer al otro. Espérate. No, no puedo. Sí, eso es lo que estoy viendo. Tiene que ver algo. Oh, es cambio de posición. Ah, acá lo tengo que traer primero, de hecho. Y tengo que traer dos más. Bueno, uno más, de hecho. Ah, pues tengo que hacer que venga conmigo. Pero, ¿cómo lo llego a traer acá? Ahí. Listo. Por el lado de atrás. Es que ellos absorben el fuego, era lo que yo te decía. Entonces lo que tengo que hacer es logrearlo, por así decirlo. Creo que con este. Ahí va, ¿eh? Listo. Y ahí solo repetir. Y te tenés que esconder.
A boatsman went out into a foggy lake to find peace. Then, out of nowhere, came another boat that bumped into his. He cursed whoever was on the other boat, but when the fog cleared, he discovered that it was, in fact, empty.
These are Kofakai are moles.
Gods, rebirthing the bodies of the burnt one. Failure after failure, they keep coming back. They lie dormant, and then they awake at an appropriate time, hearing tongues of dark, to perform a task. The taskmaster unknown, doom spelled on the flip side of a coin. Little dolls in a dollhouse made of matches.
Citizens are advised to hide indoors while the grinders are afoot. They take their time. They catch up in no time. Okay. ¿Cómo lo distraigo? Creo que lo tengo que hacer. Voy a jugarlo con él.
Without a little adversity. Oh, too easy. Demasiado fácil ese tipo de puzzle, Uy, no. Man, qué cerca estuvo. ¿Y estos son amigables o no? Bueno, ya vamos a ver.
Why are they here? There's nothing here. Big project, no spark. No spark, no path. We weren't made to live. How far you have come. first beings ever to wander the glade. Like you, his heart is ashen, barren, yet ripe for tasty stories. By now, you must have learned there can be no tale without its spark. No spark, no path. Light the fuse. It will guide the burnt one, and mayhap feed the world. A symbiosis most reasonable. Don't you agree?
No.
Without feathers can leave this place. So long as the craftsman laments, lost in his terrible maze you are. So
Ah, supongo que tengo que quemar esto.
whoever created you had a twisted sense of humor. The craftsman laughs not. He builds and breaks and builds.
Craftsman heart. All darkness vanished for those who kept the fire in their heart. Fire's back on the menu, crows. I see you. Not a crawl closer, Moonbird. Yo creo que sí.
Avert your greedy gaze. The moving pictures are not for you. pictures are not for you. I see you. Not a crawl closer, Moonbird. Avert your greedy gaze. Moving pictures your greedy gaze. For you.
Obviamente no, viejo. A mí eso me da igual.
Avert your greedy gaze. The moving pictures are not for you. The pictures. They're moving again.
Forbidden. It is forbidden. It is forbidden.
Hush, son. No talking in the theater, fools.
Oh yeah. One night the craftsman woke from a deep slumber. Through the sun, though the sun has gone, my heart still has fire. Hay cosas que simplemente no requieren respuesta, se responden por sí solas. Esa es una de esas preguntas. Las manos de los maes moviendo el muñeco. En que darks. Hoy va a haber traficón entonces. Pobre Eli. Pobre padre. Night City is grand and yet it is hollow. Como Hollow Knight.
Where did it go? Father, please. What happened? More stories. Stories. How I cherish them. Real as clay, as palpable as the midnight air. They're all we have left once the dark has taken the last campfire from us. The projectors tell a story of failure. The craftsman projects it onto his creations. He keeps building, building without love for his craft. He needs to see it. Well, yours might not be a movie I would watch, but a story is a story.
A story is a story.
There's a special kind of dark pit reserved for those who talk in theaters. Go with your lantern, fire up the forbidden projectors. Darkness vanishes.
The potter, stuck in the sinking clay in which he had dug so greedily, spoke his final verse. Here was I born, and here I lived. My refuge was the clay, and now the clay has played me false in a most grievous way. Three blind explorers discovered a sleeping beast. Each of them touched it and described it to one another. Its skin is coarse, said one. No, its ears are big, exclaimed another. The teeth are its most prominent feature, declared the third. Who was right or wrong mattered little, as the beast awoke and ate them all.
Here I shall create my masterpiece. ¿Qué es eso? Ah, es la que andaba caminando. My daughter. My son. Like the fire of my heart. Live. Rule my city. La coronita, ¿no? Qué bola más creepy esto. Man, es que esas tonteras se mueven muy rápido, ¿no? Y aquí anda uno. Creo que ya puedo avanzar por acá. Direct yourself with the key, focus on the eye symbol and close your eyes. falta uno. Creo que es el que está ahí. Bueno, no hay nada ahí. Pero hay uno que se fue. Ahí está. Cuidado. Listo, vamos. Uy, no. Gran gritadera esa tontera.
It's starting.
Clear from Heart Part 3. The daughter did not wish to rule. And in the dark she had dreams of her own. ¿Qué pasó? Quería ser una bailarina. Es la de Nicaragua. Where's your crown? You were meant to rule. La obligación. Yeah.
So selfish. I deserve the father. Make me a princess.
Parece que se parece.
Look at these sorry reflections of the daughter. None of them will ever dance. Ever feel the warmth of their maker's heart. They can never be enough.
El pájaro es el Moonbird, me recuerda bastante al gato de Alicia.
After years of searching for her son, the weaver was convinced she had lost him to the dark. One night, there came a knock upon the door. "It's your son," said a voice. "Please let me in." Thinking this was some cruel spirit come to mock her grief, she remained silent until her son gave up and left, never to return again.
Pues como que se cayó, ¿no? Tanto chía. Quizás no. ¿Hay Hitler? en este o en este en el que tiene que estar? Es lo que yo no entiendo.
Most of my life, I've been afraid of the dark. When I was little, my childminder got annoyed with me and tossed me into a wardrobe as punishment. She let me sit there, alone, and I sat perfectly still so that no closet monsters would notice me. It was the longest, most terrible 15 minutes. Many years later, I don't know what happened, but now I love sitting alone in the dark. I get into the wardrobe, close the doors, and I sit perfectly still. It's like a void, empty, but not cold, where nothing exists and everything is possible.
Vamos a probar con este lado primero. Que no creo, fíjate. Qué parte más rara esa. Parece un caballo. Qué bizarro esto. Ya so. Look. Imagino que esta ya es la última parte. revisando. Porque veo que todavía queda un hilo rojo. They fought. Se pelearon. Daughter, why? Cabal, así la encontré, lol. Andaba con esa su bolsa de escapada. Don't leave me in the dark. Bueno, como podrás ver, se enojó, se deprimió y todo. As his fire went, so the craftsman escaped into his hollow creation. The end. Para empezar, no puedo obligar a la hija.
That's just the way. The father hoped the daughter would fill his heart with fire, failing to see that she needed a fire of her own. His princess danced away, and he stayed behind, cemented in his ancient truth. The heart is a bottomless pit, never sated, always craving for more. Enough. Keep on walking the midnight walk. Don't run all the way.
Podríamos decir que le regresé el fuego a su corazón. Todas las hijas fallidas están igual, ¿no?
Along the walk, she met the old soul fisher with whom she'd shared many a teacup in her days. Is that the Merkel I see? Another decade, another teacup, eh? He chuckled, but the Merkel sure wasn't in the mood to discuss teacups. Who took the sun away, soul fisher? Surely it wasn't caught by your hook? After pondering for a good minute, the soul fisher answered, well, there have been whispers among the fish and corals about a loathsome, hungry Mulgrim roaming the swamps. Perhaps it knows. By the time the soul fisher looked up from under his big hat, the Merkel had already continued down the road.
Será las 7, no me acuerdo.
Along the walk, she met the old soul fisher with whom she'd...
Ah, sí.
After a long while of following oversized snail-like tracks in the mud, trudging deeper and deeper into the mushroom-ridden swamps, the Merkel heard a harrowing howl. Up on a hill stood a looming figure, dark and still in the quiet of the night. Lo and behold, the Mulgrim. She thought to herself in slack-jawed awe. She greeted the creature with a quivering voice and, unable to restrain herself, asked, "Do you know who took the sun away?" Talking to monsters had never been any Merkel's forte, but this meeting proved spectacularly disastrous. Barely escaping the gnashing teeth of the Mulgrim, she managed to escape by jumping into a lake, following its stream away from the swamps. Although the Mulgrim was far behind her, she could still hear its melancholy howl. Mad with grief, she mumbled, "As I will be, unless I find the sun again." Tired from running, she searched for shelter and found a dark, dank cave. Cozy, even by Merkel's standards.
No. Esto... Ah, me faltó el 10, no lo recuperé.
The crawlers cackled like mad chickens. Keep your fire, Clayling. Take it to the dark itself. Mayhaps there you shall find answers. Before the poor little Merkel could shriek, the Croners had gone with the wind. Knowing not where to find the dark itself, everything looked pretty dark to her. The Merkel found her way back on the road, further away from home than she had ever been. The hills were looking stranger by the hour. The rocks upon them seemed to move. They were the head people, a peaceful yet grumpy sort who didn't take kindly to somebody's perusing their lands. They muttered at her as she passed them, but she couldn't make out their words. What's that, little headlings? Are you saying you know who took the sun away? But the heads only grunted and rolled away, back to the safety of their huts.
Típico. Especialmente de su madre.
The Wanderer asked the craftsman, "How do you make such perfect sculptures?" To which he replied, "Oh, there's nothing to it really. I go into the dark woods. I find the sculpture already waiting inside a tree. And then it's just a matter of carving it out."
Tremendo, man.
When I was a child, I exchanged letters with a monster in the woods. We were best pals, and we shared all our secrets with each other. One day, my sister told me that the monster wasn't real, that she'd written me all those letters to play a joke on me. But the joke's on her, because I knew the truth about the monster in the woods, and we exchange letters to this day.
No, ¿por qué no? Hay que seguir el camino.
Hark! Not very far now. Not very far. The flame longs to be free. Caged, it cannot truly burn. How beautiful. How tantalizing. It is simply the way of fire. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. You must release it at the summit. The soothsayers have spoken.
Ah, risa como desaparecen. The Midnight Walk. Echar la casa, loco. No. Bro. ¿Qué hiciste? Mató la casa, lol. Sí. Este sí es un What have you done? Se emocionó mucho con el fuego el mae, lol. Y ahora se siente culpable. F. Well, qué sad. Oh my god, no.
When the nameless maker lost his creation to the dark, he went back to the great drawing board. In his desperation to regain control, he made an attempt to sculpt the face of the dark itself, something he thought he'd glimpsed in his nightmares. But the face wormed itself out of his mind's eye, and instead his twisted sculptures came alive, grinning and many-legged. Thus, the grinners escaped and seeped into this world as a reminder to the maker that there is always something to smile about, even when things don't go the way you hoped.
Qué duro este juego. Y lo voy a revivir, pero cuando lo revivo no sé qué le va a pasar cuando le ponga eso porque ha sido tocado por la oscuridad. En fin, vamos a ver qué sucede.
Whoa there! You look like you're about to move a mountain. That's what I get for trying to get in the way of a flame and its destination. Let him walk his walk. Ain't nothing gonna stop him now, looks like.
True that.
Fare thee well now, Burnt One. You're going to Moon Mountain And that walk is for you alone. You have a tough decision ahead of you to make, just like the ones who came before. But they're all long gone. In the end, all there's left to follow is your own heart. Hurry now. Go catch up with the old little spark before the dark does.
How crude. These giants may be mistaken for makers, but like any parents, they are but beings made from clay like everybody else. Bueno, aquí vamos. No sé qué tan cierto sea que ya estoy dentro de lo último, la verdad no tengo idea. Estos dos últimos juegos que he jugado sí han sido artísticamente únicos. Sí, definitivamente sí. Bien loco. Y aquí está la última.
When I was a child, I exchanged letters with a monster in the woods. We were best pals, and we shared all our secrets with each other. One day, my sister told me that the monster wasn't real, that she'd written me all those letters to play a joke on me. But the joke's on her, because I knew the truth about the monster in the woods, and we exchange letters to this day. Oi! You the caretaker of this little fireball? What were you thinking, letting him run off? Don't you know how precious he is? Oh, yes you are. A real sunbeam. Who took the sun away? We Merkles used to ask until it finally ceased to matter. Night skies like these. Trouble seems so far away, doesn't it? I mean, isn't this just... Exactly my point. I used to be afraid of the dark. So much so that I became obsessed with these huge electric lamps left behind by the craftsmen of old. Couldn't pry myself away from them. I'd sleep outdoors and under their blinding radiance.
Todavía no lo sé.
One day, I woke up to the noise of quivering planks and nails. And would you believe it was my own house leaving me? It had gotten so restless it grew a pair of legs, took a name, and went on a hike. Housey was its name, bless its soul. Houses have no imagination. But I bet it had a grander adventure than I could ever imagine.
Se supiera. La reacción, lol.
This little flame is your home, burnt one. Keep them nurtured and safe, and you'll always find yourself in the right place. Through the rain, in the dark, and over Moon Mountain. Look at those stars burning like so many candle lights. Isn't this enough? Light like yours is hard to come by these nights. Some long for it so hard that they go looking for it in the wrong places.
Bueno, sigamos.
What is the dark? Is it ugly and cruel? Is it a place for monstrosities? For fools lost in the woods?
Así es como
A
se ve el
terrible
personaje
void
incluso.
where all your nightmares come true. The dark could be a friend, perhaps a space where we might find each other, all of us equal under its cloak. The dark could be an embrace and the release of the old, like taking off a tight shoe, laying bare one's feet, and taking a first step onto a new adventure. The dark could be a moment of clarity and calm, a break through icy clouds and the shameful stories we tell ourselves that fetter us to the clay and mud. The dark could be the space and time that we need to recover from the death of a dream and the quiet promise of new beginnings waiting on the other side of grief. In the end, the dark remains a mystery, its secrets locked away behind the stars. But one can rest assured that it is always there, watching, patiently waiting for us to enter it, with fire in our hearts and with eyes wide open.
Tale of Moon Mountain.
You've arrived. Hark! Your fire is dying. But the last embers will light the final fireplace and send your pot boy home. Can you do what you must? Naturally, you must It is destined, and you will be loved and forgotten. The soothsayers have spoken their last words. It has been an honor to watch your journey to the work table's edge. Now go and burn. Burn.
Literal, eso es lo que me dijeron. Ahora los desintegro, ¿no?
The first two-legged beings did prosper under the first sun. But it didn't matter how much they bathed in its light. They craved more. They sought to cage the sun, harness its power, and make it theirs. But the makers in their foresight had put the sun far, far away. So far that no creature could reach it. That's why, in their desperation, the two-legged ones began to collect matches, lighting them like minuscule suns of their own. But there are only so many matches in this world, and one day they'll run out, and they shall once again look to the sun.
Muy satisfactorio destruir estas cosas ahora.
It's just gone. I had this wretched gut feeling like something was up, like something was on the way, a danger I never could have guessed. I figured that's just how I always feel, and my worries seldom come true. And now here I am, And I have been for some time now. And it just won't come back. I don't think it... While I had it, I didn't know what to do with it, how to care for it, enjoy it. But if I had it again tonight, I'd probably waste it all over again.
Están hablando del sol. Simplemente se fue. Desapareció. Es como que si el propio mundo decidió quitárselo. Y bueno, cabal como él dice, si lo tuviera nuevamente seguramente lo volvería a echar a perder. En otras palabras, la gente siempre se vuelve greedy. No puedo sacar todo de eso. Literal parte cegadora, ¿no? Your letters spark your soul, and your heart will, and your heart's will, your friends always. La casa, el housing. Esa es la decisión. Si lo quemamos o detenemos. ¿Qué decisión tomamos? Yo me pregunto, si le damos quemar, imagino que todos se van a morir. O sea, el potboy, la casa, yo. Pero si le vamos a detener, todos vamos a vivir en la oscuridad siempre. ¿Qué decidimos? Por algo la luz dejó de existir, ¿verdad? ¿Vos crees que lo queme? ¿Qué le damos pues? ¿Burn o stop? Así tal cual decirlo. Veamos pues. Literal, acabamos de crear un nuevo sol. Oh my god.
Once upon a time, some folk on the other side of this and that had the most strange and beautiful dream. I hope that tonight you caught a glimpse of it, and I wish you the levity and grace to smile in the darkest of times, and on the way down your midnight walk.
Estuvo chido, aunque un poco triste elegir el final de revivir el sol, por así decirlo. Me pregunto qué hubiera pasado si le daba el detener. Todo menos yo. Y la casa. Y el potboy. ¿Será? ¿Sabes? Me dejó en qué pensar en eso respecto a la parte en que te va explicando sobre la función de la oscuridad también. Y que no necesariamente dentro de la oscuridad simplemente es oscuridad, sino que la oscuridad está ahí para acompañarte también. No sé, se pusieron filosóficos con eso, pues. Entonces me hizo pensar en que tal vez la oscuridad no necesariamente tiene por qué ser mala ahí, ¿verdad? Aunque claramente eso los estuvo dañando a todos al final, porque se esperaron tanto por querer tener una luz. Si no, pues mira lo que le pasó a las otras cosas, que cuando vieron el sol otra vez se desintegraron. Oh, fue matado de risa. Me mató de la risa cuando se desintegró ese volado. Y sí, F por la niña. Pero al final revivió. ¿Qué onda? O solo era el espíritu que ya estaba en paz. Sea como sea, estuvo chivo. Interesante juego. La verdad sí, estuvo muy bueno. No era nada de lo que yo esperaba, la verdad. Creo que lo mejor fue la música, sin duda, del juego. sea, vos ya ahorita estás en la casa. Que play ciudad. Bueno, eso fue el juego, estuvo bueno, estuvo chivo, muy interesante, totalmente diferente de lo que hubiera esperado. Sí, fue una sorpresa, la verdad. Pobre Pato. Después voy a ver sacar el otro ending, solo por ver qué es lo que pasa. De momento, ahora un break. Voy a terminar ya el stream, de todas formas ya terminé el juego, estuvo entrete. Bueno, lo viste casi todo, de hecho. Casi todo. Solo la parte inicial no viste. Pero bueno, en cierta forma creo que te va a servir por si algún día lo quieres jugar. Así que, bueno, al menos te entretuve un poco la tarde con eso. Estuvo juego diferente. He jugado 3 juegos en un par de semanas. Tenía gato no jugar varios juegos así, lol. Pero claro, estos 2 últimos fueron cortos, entonces por eso. Así que bueno, voy a terminar ahorita el stream. El que estoy jugando ayer, el Sword of the Sea, eso muy bueno también, me gustó. Muy bueno. Este año yo creería que ha sido el mejor año de juegos en mucho tiempo. Es que han habido muchos buenos juegos este año. De verdad que sí ha sido sorpresa. Y eso es bueno, la verdad. Así que me alegro. Que eso quiere decir que ya está subiendo la calidad en... Más que todo en indies, porque son los indies los que han subido el nivel. ¿Qué hubo de bueno el año pasado? Es que el problema es de que yo siento que este año han salido un montón de juegos buenos. Y que ni siquiera lo hemos jugado todavía, ¿no? Bueno, yo no he jugado varios de este año, de hecho. En cierta forma, sí. Lo que pasa es de que como yo Silent Hill, por ejemplo, yo lo jugué hasta este año. Pero sí, como te digo, me alegra mucho el saber de que la calidad de los índices ha ido subiendo consistencialmente hablando. Se le ha habido una consistencia bastante estable y eso es bueno. Porque antes muchos veían a los indies como, un juego indie X, ¿verdad? No, la verdad es que, claro, hubo un montón de juegos indies chafas, pero todo es progresivo, pues esta gente va aprendiendo de cada proyecto que va sacando. La verdad es que claramente ahora los indies son una opción a elegir, pues porque ya los AAA simplemente se quedaron nada más con eso, con ser de EA, Ubisoft, Rockstar y toda esa basura, Square Enix. Han tenido que ser los independientes los que sacan a flote juegos nuevos. De lo contrario, seguirías con la misma caca de siempre. Pero bueno, ni modo, cosas que son. Así son las cosas. Sí, Red Dead Redemption 2 es cine, pero hasta ahí. De ahí nada. De ahí nada. Así literal, de ahí nada. Pero bueno, a mimir. Nos vemos. Espero te haya gustado. Chao.